for that, you run to your direction. Make sure you run away from anybody with chains a little bit more, and there will be heaven's flames on the ground, which are somewhat difficult to tell the exact borders from. Make sure you stand out of those. When they're all done going off, there will be towers up, and you need to make sure you get in one of those if it's nearby. There won't be too many, so that shouldn't be hard. And then after that goes off, there's a guy at the center. DPS him hard without blowing cooldowns, because he needs to be down below 50% before he does his cast. When that's done, then we run off towards the edges in very specific spots. Who should Ilya follow?
I think Lacoral's off in a safe spot.
Yeah, I'll be in the safe spot.
So run to Lacoral, stand directly on them. After that, there will be Twin Paladins, where we run over to Estrel, who will be at A, and DPS that person. Then you may need to switch to the one on the other end if people call that out. There will be a variety of things. The most important one for you is that there will be a series of jumps where you get a dive bomb marker over your head and you run towards either B or the unmarked location. The first one runs north for us, or is it south?
North, south, north.
Yeah, so you run, if you were the first one to get marked, you run north. If you're the second, you run south. If you're the third, you run north again. At which point the first one will have exploded.
If you're not marked, where do you run?
Far now.
But yeah, I'm not going to
If you're not marked,
that,
you just DPSing whoever you're on.
Okay.
Yep.
Just so you know, there's a lot of it's pretty dense information there, so I'll be honest. Most of it I don't remember.
It only gets worse.
That's just the first 3 phases, which are probably the easy
ones. It only gets worse. There are 19 some mechanics in the later phases. Each one is crazy.
Yeah.
I think
anyways, it's actually a lot easier than that amount of explanation, so let's just do it, and you will have seen most of these mechanics on previous bosses.
Yeah, honestly, I probably didn't need to explain all of that because a lot of it is just don't stand in the fire.
Yes, most of it is just don't stand in the AoEs.
Well, the gaze thing, I'm glad I heard. And yeah, I know about the pillars, but things like, see, it's probably going to be 2 DPS plus 1 attack in the pillars.
Pillars would look good to you.
Yeah, the towers look like T13 or other times. They'll be pretty obvious.
But I mean, like, who goes in? It's generally the 2 main layers plus the off-take, right?
Sorry. Yeah, I missed that question.
Sabera!
Sorry, 1 second. The shuffle button is the worst. Feels like it's got an 80% chance of spitting out the exact same card.
Okay.
Oh god, turn animation.
I'll get to the hole.
I must not have gotten out enough.
You can ignore this cast.
Next up
Gaze
is
will be coming up. Right now,
look away. And resume.
Let out.
How big are they? Okay, AoEs aren't that big.
Deck
After that one. Fine.
2 DPS now.
Alrighty. When you see the fire plume start on the floor, run towards your direction.
Yeah.
Now.
Now go.
And then get in a tower. Guess you don't have any towers near you.
And now DPS center.
Beat this guy, but don't use any cooldown.
And then find Lacoral, because you're going to stand on him at the end of this cast.
By who?
Lacoral, who's in kind of the north.
Anyone on the range.
Yeah, really you could follow anyone.
Look down at the round markings. It's the inner line of the inward pointing triangles. Those are the same things.
Okay, now DPS,
Adelfell.
the Knight. Yep. Lestrel's Knight.
After this cast, change the tiny snake.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used the wrong cooldowns.
So then it's not all one hit.
Sabera is south.
South.
Okay, now switch to Adelfell. Ah, why did I die there?
You hadn't
Dive
gotten
off.
all the way south.
That doesn't usually result in me dying.
Switch back.
Getting Sabera.
Ow.
And here comes death.
No. Well.
Huh?
And are we actually trying?
Just to help show more phases if we can. Yeah, I don't use Hallowed in this fight that much, so it's not like it's on the wiki for
Yeah, fair.
Get one of these guys down. Want me to survive the next one unless Tiny throws one of them off me.
Trying.
I have a weak cooldown, but otherwise I'm going to be rather light on them.
Probably gonna die again here.
Nope.
Okay.
Got him.
You're professional.
Okay, with this, you will stack in the center when we call it, and then run in your direction, not quite towards the fire on the end. After that, you need to run back towards the center and make sure that okay, run towards your direction.
Let's go.
I stopped.
Run towards the center now, and move like south-ish. There you go. Oh, you got punted into the ice. That's what you need to avoid.
And
That's a
DPS
wipe.
comments. Yeah.
Yeah, this is now going to be a wipe, but you can see what's going on. There's comets you need to kill, and all
Dodging the heavy
but one of them
impacts.
need to die.
Yep.
And there's the heavy strike going out, which people need to dodge, and there's AoE.
Then the if you get a mark over your head, don't stand next to your friends.
And then also worth noting on that phase is there's a bunch of comets. You only have to kill. You can leave one of them.
You can leave one of the small.
Yeah, so we don't DPS the one that is furthest to the north, which is unmarked, but it's where Thordan puts his sword down. So leave the north one, otherwise DPS everything else.
Have questions on what you've seen so far? That was about as far as we explained at the beginning.
If you're saying something, can't hear you.
No, I haven't said anything.
Gotcha.
Alright.
It's just a lot to digest.
Oh yes,
Yep.
we understand.
I mean, you're doing very well for not having seen before.
Actually, say that again. Let me turn you up.
Sorry?
I did miss what you. I missed what you said. I had to turn you up.
Oh, I was just saying that you did very well for not having seen this before.
I can't help but think I just did horribly. What was the reason why,
pretty
like,
sure when we
I
first
saw
ran
like
it, we did not
Bosco
get
and such like
to-
swapping between the two ads?
So if you're watching on their status bar, one will have a sword icon and one will have a shield icon, and that determines you always attack the one who's in sword.
Okay.
Paladins, one's in sword stance, one's in shield stance. You want to attack the one who
And
doesn't have the
the-
defensive buff.
Yes, and the S that swaps it is Divine Right.
Fine, right.
Okay.
But there's a little period of time before they cast Divine Right in which we always hit Estrel's first, and then we just see which of them has Sword Oath. And if I'm not a bad, I use their cooldowns and don't die the first time.
Yeah, that was, I believe, our fault, not fault. It might be your fault too. The fact that you almost died without home getting up was your fault. But the other thing was the cleave, and I tried to put up Renew before I putting out Cure on you, and I should have done it the other way.
Yeah, whatever.
Try it again, and that's how it goes.
And I wasn't running Renew the whole time because it's a pain in the ass and it has to go up.
So for Lightning, Liliana, if you want to be on the right, Bosco seems to be on his butt, and I'll take the left. That way we can DPS without running away.
I always find ready for that.
Sorry, for what part?
Okay. For the lightning bit.
Coming up. Finish.
Gaze
Turn
away.
away.
Lightning, okay, we're not moving.
Lightning will be coming up right now. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Start up Sylvia.
That's on me. Oops.
That's about where we normally are.
Yep.
We've been as low as 73, but 74 and 75.
Run in your direction. Stand in towers. DPS.
Here's
One towards the fall.
switch to Chinese. Oral north, tethering, so much further away.
Sorry, I didn't hear the first one.
On mine, everyone already has. Good.
And back to mine.
Switch. Kill mine fast. Halloween.
Sorry, that was
One
my...
more second.
Guy off. Back in center. Find your cardinal
Ready
direction.
to run through your direction. Do it now.
Then yeah, there's a knockback from the center, so pick a direction that doesn't have ice.
I believe you are in the opposite direction, but
Yes, comets. Oh,
Where the heavy strike is. Ah. Not enough to dead.
Definitely not.
Not bad. Closer.
yeah.
Were directions assigned? I'm sorry.
You are
back
B.
with B.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
I overran past the center apparently.
Yeah,
and got...
that's dangerous.
I didn't think I was in the wrong spot. I actually thought that I was too far away from the center. But server disagreed. Sorry, I lied about my readiness. But
Yeah, I'm
go
watching.
ahead.
I don't say A for flow, and I didn't see his summon, so now I do.
I'm effectively ready.
Gaze coming up. Look away. Next up is Lightning Storm. Stack up.
5.
Find your direction.
Stand in the place where you live.
1. And Cowboys.
I'm a little bit further away. That one
And we're on mine.
Chinese.
Folio Noir.
South, north, good. Switch to mine.
And back to mine. Beautiful.
Here we go. That's nicer.
Look for your direction. And go. Onto the
Back
center.
in. There's the knockback. Yes. Center now, center. We got not separate. Back in center.
Nice.
Okay,
Face the
stack in the
sword.
center, face the north. There will be a series of knockbacks away from the north. Move back towards the center after each of them.
Fail.
After this, you're just gonna stack with the rest of the DPS. There's basically a wild charge, but it's mostly on the tank and healers to deal with. Make sure you're stacked with everyone else.
Sorry, I was in sword for that.
So yeah, Ileana be over here with Bosco and folks. Can be a wild charge from the center of the room, basically.
It's on Zio.
Okay, so the wild charge is from the center of the room now.
Yep.
Gaze, look away.
Gaze,
away.
Look away.
Yeah, we've got to warn you about that.
Oh, infirmity. Forgot about that.
Heal me, don't worry about the party. Dragon's Eye, I'm trying to move them.
Okay, now here's the crazy thing. There's going to be
Moving them to A.
powers plus heavy strike coming out at the same time, and then there's going to be the red pebbles. Yeah, we haven't gotten past this probably yet. So
That's one, yeah, but not probably, you're right. A's look away.
oh yeah, and gaze too, right?
I'm in an A, get
Pebbles,
away from
after this, run towards the center.
Center.
Stay stacked. Okay, well, we just lost somebody. Whatever.
Lost me too.
Tiny is
No.
attacking.
Move him to the eye whenever it comes out. Tiny. B. One doesn't matter that much. He's not a gaze, but
You're getting Estrel, I'll get Sabera.
Lightning storm.
Lightning, get away.
The dive bomb gonna come straight to the center of the arena. Safe where you have Thordan. Watch out, Ileana, you're probably gonna get hit by the dive bomb.
Oh, whoops.
I was like, oh,
I forgot to look for the,
I'm provoking
fixed
back.
one.
Got him?
Thank Limit Break. Same as Thank Limit Break.
Oh.
I got
I've never seen the Warrior one. Never mind.
Not bad. That's about as far as we've gotten. So this is good.
That was pretty exciting.
You're all cut up now.
I got stunned on the towers and I still managed to not die, so that was pretty exciting.
Yeah, that is the first time we've actually gotten all 4 towers, so there's that.
I'll be right back. I have to run to the bathroom.
On that phase, it's more for me to tell myself, but you know what I'll be doing. Once I see where the dive bomb knight is, I will be trying to pull Thordan more than 15 degrees off. That time he was a little too close, probably was the problem. That people can still DPS him, but not be by dive bomb.
Yep.
If you have the tether, you want to make sure the tether knight does not charge through the party. You're on your own for planning how to do that, whoever gets tethered. You have the blue leap mark. You want to make sure that doesn't hit the party. Everyone else, there will be a Dragon's Rage at that point, I believe. And the new theme there is stack that on the main tank with the rest of the party who's not doing the cannons.
Yeah, and after the knockback, ideally Estrel will be with us then, so that we all get knocked back together, and we all just stick together until the Dragon's Rage goes off. After the knockback, you shouldn't be moving around much. Immediately after the Dragon's Rage, are we having Estrel turn him away, or are we running towards his back?
I will turn him away.
Okay.
I'll bring him back to the eye.
So ideally, after the knockback, you don't have to move at all until the entire next phase.
And if we get there again and we have an LB3, any melee, feel free to use it. If we ever have LB3, use it on him. Just so we know what we're at.
LB3 is going to do what? 2%, 3% damage?
I think it's about 5 to 10 on him, actually.
Oh, huh. How much?
I
mean, because we weren't that high. We were like 20% or something.
Yeah.
Guess I should have saved video of that. Let me do that right quick.
Once Sabera gets her attack, we'll try again. That was very encouraging. I was remembering to do a little bit of stance dancing there.
Just occurred to me how hateful Phase 7 is towards spell users. It's like the part where you have to get in the tower while dodging the whatever, and Dragon's Gaze is borderline impossible for controller users because we can't strafe.
Oh, yeah. Sabera back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Right. I don't see 8 so. how I do.
That is because their flow is not up and my pet is not out.
Gaze look away.
Lightning storm? Stack back up.
Again.
Find your direction.
All your buffs.
And go.
Run!
Stand in the place where you live. Now DPS.
Oh crap.
Is my stone skinning here help me at all, or should I be using clemency instead?
Doesn't hurt.
Oh, what? To get back up after the big hit?
Yeah. I can either use clemency or I can. I don't really.
Oh, it's. I'm putting heals on you. So, it's not that big
Yeah,
a
so
deal.
me on Mars.
So they're dodging.
And oh, come on. Back to Astrals.
Okay, stack in the center.
Direction.
And go. One to the middle, don't get planted into the ice.
Off sort of. Oh, I was not doing that. Got locked. always looks so close.
We had
That-
plenty of time that time.
Yeah, that one was really early.
North. And wall.
Yellow's up.
Did you say and wall?
Walk is what I said.
And
No, we're not walling it. No, no.
Get ready for wild shots. On zero again.
One day.
The first times that was me usually, but
Oh,
hasn't been in a while.
it's like one of the scariest parts of the entire game. Like, I just have to stand here and watch that happen.
Gaze, look away.
Away.
We do have LB3.
Yeah, might as well use it at some point.
Okay.
Wait until after reposition them, though. Don't want to lose it while we move them. Bring them to B.
This will be towers and heavy strike and all that jazz.
Now
Okay,
look at him
furthest.
or at B. Away from B and him.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about gaze.
We did not get all of the towers.
Don't get in the red stuff. Now you run towards the center.
Center, you're gonna get punted. Get alive, good enough. If you want to use healer,
If we
LB3
want to try
here.
this, I guess 0 LB3s, but
Yeah. Yeah, go.
Ah, where did I put it? It's not on this hot bar. Shit.
Someone's gotta do something! Oh, dropped it.
man, it took you forever to like
Paralyzed.
try to
It's-
die.
Terrible, too, because the Astrologian one is amazing.
oh man, that would be nice to see.
Oh,
3%.
it's so good.
No. That's all. Why are they linking in the link shell? What's going on?
Oregon's
Glamour
designing his glamour by committee.
Oh my god, the king slime ground. The fact that that thing exists in a Final Fantasy game is kind of
I've
an
checked-
affront to nature in and of itself.
set. Check your food.
I'm kind of mad I forgot to grab that while the event was going on. I didn't realize it bobbed and wiggled until too late. So
Are you
mad.
still
Wait,
okay with 19
really?
minutes?
Yeah,
So,
Sorry, what was that? I didn't hear the
it
question.
bounces around like a big blue
I
bump.
know, I think Ileana was asking something.
yeah,
Yes,
19 minutes
19
is
is
fine.
enough for one.
Yeah, we'll probably stop after this. I think, based on what just happened there, we could probably LB before or during the wild charge, right? Like, we were already at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to, I didn't know if I should. I will.
Yeah, I would use it right away. Once
While
we've
they're
learned-
trying
'Cause, like,
to learn,
that's-
is using it for keeping it for healer better than DPS?
It's true, we know it's about 3% now, so...
Yeah. I mean, either way.
Well, that requires the healer to have it on their hot bar.
Shut up.
I do, if I remember it.
I heard that Astrologian was pretty cool, so I kind of want to see it now.
Are you putting it on your hot bar or should I pull?
I already got it.
Okay.
Alright. is coming up.
Gaze?
Oh crap!
It's not a run until someone
Lightning Storm.
back up.
Before.
And to the center. Fall asleep.
Lose all of my Aether stacks.
Yeah.
Chinese.
And we're on mine.
Mine. Hurt. Chinese.
To your direction. Go. Back to the middle.
Where A is safe.
Distracted by the song. It's way too song.
That time it was close.
Yeah, that was close.
All buffs fall away again. That was cast.
Orphan.
Now that could just be the whole fight.
No, that's the beginning of the fight. That's phase 1. Zio again.
Then they don't like you today.
No.
Days look away.
Definitely has infirmity, so. I cast boss. Again between C and D. After that cleave, sorry.
That wasn't a cleave, don't worry.
There's the towers. Please look away from him and the eye.
Get out of the red, run forward to the
Center.
middle. Stack up, do not move.
Oh. Thank you. Watching for where the new eye is. Again.
Alright, now is charges phase.
Watch for the
How does this work?
There will be one going through the middle, running, who will just be standing somewhere on the outside.
It's on the outside.
Spread out the
Kind
right.
of okay where we are.
Yeah, that was that.
Rain.
So they'll
Stack on
stack
me,
on
stack
that
on me.
full run away from
Nice.
the party.
Attack on the coral.
Like
Stack on
that
me.
one.
That one.
Sorry, there was too much going on there. I couldn't hear what people were
First,
saying.
we should have spread out sooner, rather than only doing it once Lightning Storm was up. We sort of forgot. What happens there is a charge just at some point cutting the arena in half. There is a tether which is charging at somebody, and there is a jump which is jumping on somebody. Ideally, I believe the jump should be on the opposite side of the arena from both the tether and the rest of the party, because the tether will get charged, doing a lot of damage. The jump will go off, doing a lot of damage to them, but only a little bit of damage to everybody else since they're so far away. And there will be a split AoE, which will do a whole bunch of damage to everybody else who is stacked on a tank. And that all happens basically at once. And there's a cleave, there's the charge to the center of the arena, so that just in case you're like standing in the wrong place.
Okay.
Dragon's Rage, which is the arrows pointing at you.
Right.
That one, on that one, you bring to the main tank. Anybody who is not doing another mechanic stacks there. You're not tethered, and you're not tethered, or you're not with the blue jump mark. Stack with the main tank there. I
Okay.
think we need to exit anyways now, right? Can you come back in?
Yeah.
If you have the blue jump marker, you basically run towards the opposite. Everybody should look for the guy cutting the arena in half, and hopefully it's fairly obvious which half the tank is going to be on. Then basically the jump person runs to the opposite side of the arena as that. The tether person tries to stay on the same side, but basically as far away from them as possible without running into the guy cutting the arena in half.
Okay.
And everybody else just runs to the tank.
My impression is that phase we're at right now and the one after it, those are the two most hectic, crazy phases. So if it feels overwhelming right now, that's actually okay. We've only seen it a few times, we'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Those two phases are the hardest two phases.
Also,
Oh, sorry, was that me?
he was down to like 38%, so
I'm ready.
that's, I think, a milestone for us.
The group I was with that I got my clear from cleared it on the phase after that. Right as it was about to transition to the 9th phase. We're in phase 7 now. 8 is where most groups start clearing. Not start clearing, but consistently clear once they know what they're doing.
So there's actually still more phases after that.
There's 2 more phases after that.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a ridiculous fight.
This is what happens when SE listens to people just say the game's too easy.
I mean, and not to people who say it's too easy because like the numbers are too small. This is
too hard,
crazy
otherwise...
mechanics, not just you have one mistake means you wipe, and because you don't have the DPS anymore.
Well, so far the fight actually feels fair. It's just it's one of those fights where it's like you need to know the fight going into it, and you can't just cheese your way through it, which is how a lot of people are going. Yeah, just do it. And it doesn't feel that way whatsoever.
It's I 240 if it's gonna be cheesable, but right now it's definitely not.
Well, it sounds like with 3.2, they're not going to cheese this fight at all.
Bad pull, I'm sorry.
I'm good.
All messed up.
Well, the opener's passed now, so I've given these Spears game literally no other use for this stupid card anymore.
You can throw it on me.
A's, look away. A lot of stuff. Oh, no
I like
letters.
those DPS
But-
numbers.
Need markers.
Put my A up. I'll try to get the other ones up for people.
You can always base things off the sword.
Go.
Yeah.
How did I get caught in a circle?
We just don't know.
Circle zone?
Boo.
We'll fix the letters before the next fold, and then they're probably out of position. Mine, stay on mine. Switch. back.
Help.
We could use ballad.
I hate you so much, Arthur Card.
Honestly, we probably should have called ballad and pulled the phase, but go. Did I run the wrong direction?
No, I went the wrong direction. I got turned around. I used to have my
Oh.
camera pointing northeast.
Just wall. Have no healers and no
Yes, that's
summoner.
all that is down.
That was bad.
Well, we'll fix the letters now.
That was what was doing it.
That was my fault. That's
You just get used to certain things, you know?
they're actually close to where they're supposed to.
Yeah, they were all in the correct directions at the end.
B was not in the correct direction at first, though.
A was way off. Yeah, my guess was wrong.
The game just decided to reverse my camera completely when I resurrected, so that's what screwed me up. I forgot to make sure I was pointing the right way. I just keep it pointed northeast. Make it easier to run southwest.
Speaking of things, can you, in the first running phase with tethers and stuff, can you not run quite as close to the edges you have been, so that you get hit by Medica 2?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, Zio, sorry.
But now,
At least
you
wait
can go for it,
until
Astral.
a little bit later, I don't know. We're by the very first one.
Yeah, I was sorry about that.
What is that move?
Which one?
Gaze, look away.
Oh shoot!
Celestial Opposition.
Yeah, lots of people didn't. Have fun, Tiny.
Tiny gets to maintain. Everyone stop!
Well, what?
My fault. All my fault.
Yeah, so I think when that happens, I should just evoke immediately instead of waiting for things to go poorly. Oh, and I can't even wall myself. It's the worst.
But sometimes it's fun to just watch it. go to
fine.
shit.
I was so happy I'd done my opener better. And nope.
Walderg.
Your opener does not count if you get to look away.
I got 30 seconds on Shadewalker.
Okay.
And like
Yeah.
a minute and some change on Smokescreen.
We'll try it without smoke screen, but we'll wait for Shadewalker. What everyone else are at.
I have Aetherflow stacks, so ignore that cooldown.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm gonna Smokescreen Estrel and then Shadewalker Zio and just go for it.
Do you think if you emote doze instead of turning away, that'll work for avoiding gaze?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You want to try that?
If you do what?
Do the emote doze.
You should do the one that's like shut eyes or whatever.
Oh yeah, that one. I wasn't sure if there was one.
You would think that, but
That would be pretty impressive if that was the case. Does Warden's Payon work with whatever happens after Berserk?
Provide?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think it's like the only thing
Oh, look at that.
Okay, Gaze is going to be coming up after this.
I was looking away just then. That didn't help.
No, it's
Gaze
not
time
yet.
now?
Now it's
Now.
Gaze.
Lightning storm. Back.
Five.
There's a little
Tetra
off on my
Beth
opener.
spell.
Was that?
I was just a little off on my opener.
What was Couches saying?
Oh, I was saying Tetra's best spell.
Oh, okay. I actually want more skills. Good going. Asia
We're on
Chinese?
mine.
nice. I'm doing it even when it's hard.
Find your direction.
One.
That was graceful.
Was?
That meteor phase. It was just very clean. Not a lot of yelling.
Ayla's up.
On me.
Ace, step away.
Oh, come on.
Ah, we're dead.
Between B and C.
I'll get the
Ace,
one
step
in.
away.
What's his bind? Or his stun, I guess.
That's a heavy strike. Run to the center.
Hey, were you up? Nope. Now spread back out.
Hitting the res.
Y coming up.
It will be lightning storm first, and then into the.
I is at unmarked.
the
Moving him there.
cards. Look for the charge.
Good night. Where is he?
Alright, what do I do with this jump marker?
Oh, there he is.
Run to the other side.
Oh,
Back on me.
I did it wrong. Sorry.
I didn't get enough healing out beforehand, or were people not stacked.
People were stacked without me. I tried to run it up. I didn't get there fast enough.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go over what that phase again. Okay, so there's a charge that divides the...
Okay, I took
arena.
12,000 damage. We could have survived if I had healed us to full. So.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay. So
Walking through
when
that phase,
as lightning storm is going out, first make sure you're not going to hit anyone with it. Then look around the edge of the arena. There will be a knight standing somewhere. He will charge straight through the center of the arena. After that, look for markers over your head. If you see the line of tether to you, if you see a line of tether, try to run towards the same half of the arena as the boss is on,
As an example.
but not towards the boss, obviously.
Let's say it's a great case. I'm taking
Okay.
him at B. Okay, we're taking him at B. We're over
Sorry,
here.
this is easier if we make it into simpler pieces. Okay, so
Okay,
the person
so
with
there
the
was
tether...
a knight at A,
sorry,
correct,
can I...
after lightning storm.
Right,
So he will charge towards C, so you don't want to be anywhere near there.
Good.
The boss is with Estrel and the rest of the, well, not necessarily the rest of the party, but Estrel over at B. If you have tether, you want to run like over here, so that tether doesn't hit the party and you don't get hit by the charge to the center.
Okay,
If
so you want to be on the
blue
same side of the
marker
boss
over your
or far
head,
away.
you want to run towards unmarked.
Okay, so jump is on the opposite side from the boss.
Jump is on the same side of the arena as the boss, split by the charge person.
That's...
Sorry, I'm wrong on that. Jump is on the far side. Far
So
side.
I posted a link to Xeno's video guide, and he's got a chart up if you want to look
Oh.
at the chart.
Which
Then
guide?
Discord, because I can't... Xeno. Then Discord, because I can't post in TeamSpeak.
On Discord. I will link to it in the TeamSpeak as well. There.
Okay. So, I'm looking at this chart.
They're actually bringing both tether and jump across.
You can.
That's possible, but it seems silly.
Why?
Just more people running far away from doing DPS.
The only reason I'd say it wouldn't be silly is maybe if you're doing it, if you're worried about time getting across to the other side, it could be just like a split of the moment, like, oh, I don't have time to get to the other side, but I do know I want to be far away from the party.
No, I was saying the example where they put both blue and the tether on the far side, that seems...
Yeah, because tether seems like they want to be... They are the most important person to be far away, because they're least likely to get healing and everything.
So yeah, this is showing the example. As I said, you have to be able to rotate this in your head based on where the fight is, because it will not be at B every time. He'll be at someplace random.
Right. I'm not using B as my mental marker. Yeah. I'm using the boss as my mental marker.
Perfect.
But it wasn't at all clear to me before who was supposed to stay on which side.
So this is not what most people do now. People also stack the party on the main tank for Dragon's Rage.
Right. That much I get. Okay. All right. I think I've got it now, though.
Yeah. Do a ready check to make sure everyone's in the back in the game and not in the videos.
Also check your food.
Oh yeah, I'm at 5 minutes.
This looks like it's going to be the last call.
Yeah, I was going to say that this is actually the last one I could do.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
We'll use cheaper food. Still good.
Also the last one I can do. My food is just going to fall off in the middle of the fight, and that's going to be what it is.
All right. Yeah.
Unless you kill him really fast.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, shit.
Like the sound of that. What happened?
Oh.
Coming up on gate.
Way.
Look away.
Way.
Coming up on lightning storm. Stack up.
Okay, that's distracting music.
That was my phone.
We got an invincibility star.
Almost the end cat.
Neon Cat's not distracting at all.
That's just because you're crazy.
Yes. You can listen to it for literally hours.
There's music
prefer
I can
the
do that
original
with,
Hatsune
but,
Miku
Neon
version.
Cat is not one I can listen to for minutes, so...
Mine, stay on mine.
I went south by mistake.
South, north,
Let's go
south.
north. Phillies.
Gotta...
Head on the mine.
Yeah.
That was abnormally fast.
Yes.
Because there wasn't any cross in the field.
Yeah. That was the first one, I think only our second one of the night that didn't cross.
Directions and fun. Center, step forward a bit. Not that it matters too much as long as you don't hit the edges.
You don't hit the edges and you don't get too close to the sword.
Veil.
Stop.
An elegant bomb dance, eh?
I'm gonna do the inelegant one.
On me. Look away. Soon. Now.
Now? Closer to 4% that time.
Yeah, so it'll be 3.5.
Yep.
Okay, spread out for towers.
Eyeball at B.
Range spread out.
I've got the far
Please
one.
look away. I can get back in the tower.
Nope, I got it. And
Stack in the center and all that dragon range.
sorry.
Okay, that was the
That
last pull.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that was really good this week. We were getting
Yep.
to the phase.
Yeah.
We weren't dying at early phases. We were getting there almost every time. That's what we have to learn. We're doing it.
Yeah, awesome, guys.
Yep. Thanks, everybody.
Gotta say thanks for inviting me.
Yep.
Let me learn it.
Thanks for coming.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry if I
great.
screwed
Yeah.
up too much.
Oh, not at all.
You are far better than all of the randos and some of the non-randos that we've brought in as reps, so no worries.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Not all.
Night, everybody.
Night.
Alright.
Right.
User
No,
disconnected,
thanks again.
disconnected from your channel. User disconnected.